Right, 11-14, good luck. 350 games of rapid, so it's more than I've done. I've done just over 200 now. 216 I've done now. Okay, you can pretty much pre-move d5 in the carrot opening, so we can trade and do an end game. I think e5's a move here, if I remember. I'm going to go e5 and bishop up. Oh, he's gone there, okay. I'm just going to develop. Okay, so now we are threatening to kind of win a pawn. Takes, takes, here, takes, knight takes, and if knight takes, we have a check. So takes, so I think I'm just going to do that. Pawn's still a pawn. I'm quite happy to play an endgame. So he has to take the queen there. So we threaten a check, and we just want to try and protect this pawn, get castled, and then we've gained a pawn. We've also got bishop up as well to pin the knight and potentially double these pawns up. Okay, king's gone back. So I could play bishop up and allow this, but I don't think I should do that. I think f6 seems sensible. There's no queen on the board, so castling is obviously a little bit safer, even with this pawn now pushed forward. Goes there. I'll just trade there and get some development in the process. Goes back. So now I'm going to get the tempo by attacking the bishop. I'm just trying to get my pieces into the game, get castled. Comes forward. I mean, bishop down is a move. I could spend a move and go here, I guess. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. And then we threaten to take the knight and double the pawns up. The knight's still got a square, so we have that option. Do I want to do it? I'm going to bring the knight up first. The knight guards each other now. So we still got the option to take and mess the pawn structure up, but I guess you can just push this pawn forward. Well, all I want to try and do is get castled. I mean, I might go queenside. Comes forward, so check, the bishop takes, so that's no good. Knight across looks to be a move, then the bishop attacks this pawn. I don't think I'm blundering, so across. Actually, if takes and a take, you can block, so we don't want to do that, so we'll just pre-move to take back. Now we've got a capture threat or even a check threat if the pawn pushes. We've got rook across, just bishop up. So options. Okay, it's come forward, so that does actually lose a pawn, so I can just grab a pawn here with check. So now we're 2 pawns up, and we could probably just castle here. I don't want to hang the bishop, so I'm going to take. If knight takes, I can maybe grab another pawn, but rook across and you may be crashing through. I really want to take there. Yeah, I'm going to take and just steadily develop. Actually, I'm going to play king up first just to break that pin. So I've got the option to move the knight if you don't take. But I'll pre-move in case it does. So we are 2 pawns up now. See, white can always chuck a pawn forward. The rooks come across. So I don't allow that rook to infiltrate. So I'm going to challenge that. Then we can either push this pawn or we can push both pawns. Again, I've pre-moved in case bishop takes. It goes back. So can we allow a take there with a pawn up? We can if we play across. I guess you can just check. No, I'm just going to push the pawn forward there. It covers bishop here as well. If rook across, I think it's fine just to trade. Okay, I'm just going to push that pawn. Comes forward. I'm just going to develop there, and again, pre-move to take. Now rook across is a threat, and maybe rook up and across. Oh, he's offering to trade. Now that should be just cleanly winning for me. See, we have a majority this side. We also have a majority this side. So how do we want to do this? I'm just going to level the pawn up. Now I'm probably going to come this way. Or do I? How do I actually break through here? I'm going to go here threatening to push. So up, down. If you have a push, I can simply counter push. If the king gets round, I go forward, you take, forward, you step out the way, forward, you push. Yeah, I'm much too quick, so I'm just going to go this way. I have a push, just simply counter push, or I can just take and remove that pawn completely. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. That should be winning. So here, it's probably less risk just to simply take the pawn. If you push, it leaves white a pawn there, and it's a little bit unnecessary. You'll have to spend a few moves mopping them up. And I'm just going to do the same here and then just get a new queen. Okay, it goes back. So we're going in after these pawns. Let's take this one. Now step up. Okay, now we go forward and we just make sure we can take. Okay, we get the win.